wasting time against the same mobs, so close but so far. How are feelings after a pretty similar result in the end, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably doesn't matter who it's against, but you obviously want to show up at the big venues. I thought we showed what we're about. I thought we showed the team we are today. It was a bit of everything. It was, started well, showed some grit when we got challenged and were behind. When we play aggressive footy, we are a really good side to watch. And I would say we probably put maybe 2.5, 3 quarters of that out there today. To our opposition's credit, though, they're where they are for a reason, and you've got to put 4 quarters out. So, but it's a hard one. We are hurting at the moment. That's the most we've felt the pain post a loss. But you got to butter up and get ready to go next week. Yeah, that one.
Sorry. A bit has been made of your record away from home, but just today, I know you didn't get the points, but today just to make it very clear that you can do it away from South Australia.
Yes, yep, and it's fair. The commentary around our away record, if you talk win-loss, it's not good. But we've spoken about, and we've sat internally and talked about our away record and the form we've put out. We might have put 2 quarters out there in round 1 and didn't win the game. We've found ourselves 30 points up in other away games and haven't won the game. And maybe this is part of our journey. Maybe or the education, the learnings we're going through is part of what we need to go through. If you look win-loss, we lost another one today, and people can go back and look at that. But everyone who was in the stadium today, that was a battle. That was good footy. And so our guys will, after 5 or 10 minutes of, wanting to kick the cat, we'll move on and we'll get ready for next week. And we know we can play a really high level of footy and take it up to the best. And that's what we've said this year. We want to take it up to the best teams in the comp, and we're doing that.
Do you take a fair bit out of that experience doing it in front of 65,000 Collingwood fans?
Yeah, that's the grit part that's the most pleasing. A lot of teams would lie down in that moment when this stadium erupts, and there's not many teams that have support like they do. It was loud, it was challenging. We had a second quarter that we'd like to have back, but for our guys to regroup, to come in at half-time, openly talk about what wasn't working and then go out and execute, that third quarter of footy that's the template for us. And it's amazing when you play that style of footy, it's a little quieter in this stadium. We couldn't quite do that towards the end, unfortunately. I think we kicked 1 goal 5 in the last to their 5 goal 1.
You mentioned the grit part earlier, and I guess, I think one of the first 13 shots on goal was a goal. And now we're 34 points against one of the best, the best, probably the best in the continent.
Yep.
But as you say, lift yourself up and then kick it row and look like you're heading. I mean, is that something you can really sort of look back and say, this is what we're capable of heading for the rest of the season? Yeah,
we've had moments like that throughout the first half of this year. We've played some really high levels of footy, but today the challenge was bigger. Today the challenge was the top side in the comp. They're the form team playing in front of their home crowd, and we were under a lot of pressure. So that was really pleasing, and that's where we've got to go away with that mindset. That it's part of our journey. We're hurting at the moment. There's a lot of sore boys in there, not physically, but they'll come through that, and then we move on next week. Big challenge for us.
Is there a constant part of you guys that you just can't wait to get your hands on them one more time, whether it's this miles or just you can't wait to play them again after this season's result?
I think it's a great battle. I think we really enjoy the challenge. I love what Craig's done, and the way they're playing their footy. We have a huge amount of respect for the way they go about it, and we'd like to think we're on a journey to finding that sort of game. I think we showed them that today. I hope they're enjoying that game, because it's a big hit out. Hopefully they continue to be close, but we'd like to be on the other end of it, to be honest.
Nick Henry has struggled to just push through, getting out of that sub role, but has he done enough in the second half in the spot to start as well?
Yeah, We've already had a chat post game. He's played a really important role for us, Ned. He continues to show maturity, and we've won some games this year where some would say, oh, he hasn't had a huge impact, but he has. Internally, there's a lot of respect for Neddy and the way he goes about it. But today I think he was clearly a high impact on the game, wasn't he? In that third quarter, he attacked the ball, the body, showed some great composure with the footy in hand as well at times. And it's only a matter of time. We work through different roles of who plays what, but today was a really positive performance for him.
It seems like Ben had the job on Nick for parts of the game as well, Nick Davis, but it seemed like in the last quarter he went to a level where it's pretty much unstoppable. How hard is it to sort of stop a guy like that in that form when he's just trying to build this team across the
Yeah, it's team. I'm not taking anything away from Nick at all. He's a fantastic player. Talk about composure and balance, and there's not many like that, especially at his age. But they're a strong football team, and that's why it's so hard to stop. I'm sure if he was sitting here, and he comes across that way, I don't know Nick, but he comes across as ultimate team, and that's maybe why he performs the way he does. You stop him, and then someone else gets off the chain. That's what makes a really good side.
As I look at 5 goals today, how could the season see how the first season?
Yeah, only half as many as last week, so a bit disappointing for Tex. If we give Tex opportunities, he's showing that he's an outstanding footballer when given an opportunity in front of goal. So he's super important to us at the moment. Unfortunately, when we're not playing to the level we need to, we don't give him as many opportunities as we need. So second quarter, we didn't really get it as much as we'd like down there. But no, it's great to see him at the moment. He's up and about. Post-game, he's talking about our journey and about what he's seen in these young guys. He's as proud of our group as what I am. Sloaney the same. Jordan as our captain. The positivity in that room, although there's a bit of pain in the eyes from losing. We know we're on the right track.
Did you realise how special the play you were getting with Jordan Dawson? He's just gone to another level. I know he's very good season, especially at the end there. He just seems to be right there in the league and plays in the top.
I'd love to say we knew exactly what we were getting, and we did so much research. And you're right, he's taken his game to another level. Some players with added responsibility and leadership step up. We saw leadership in Geordie, but you're right, his level of footy, and that's on-field. That's on-field. That doesn't take into account the stuff he's doing away from the footy field. Surprised is probably not the word. Pleased that we've now putting together a really strong group of players led by a super human in Dawes.
What's the early suggestion with that injury of his?
Muzz has had a bit of soreness in around the hammy, and then copped a knock today, and so that challenged him to be able to press and get the power he needed. We may have been able to go on in the third, but we weren't getting Nick at 100% or anywhere near close to that. So that was really a call we made for long term for him, but also in the end it injected Ned into the game, and we felt at that point like that was the best move, from both angles.
Did you feel this? So you feel it was just a knock rather than a strain or something like that?
Well, we're hoping he'll have to have a scan, and we'll look into that a little more. But we're hoping that was more so a knock. Yeah.
Are you using the finals as a carrot? I know a lot of coaches say it's about the process, it's playing good football, we'll get there, but it's been a long time for this club since you've been back there, 2017. A lot happened since then.
Yeah.
Do you use it as a carrot to drive in the second half?
No, we talk about the way we go about it. Like the finals is an outcome. We talk about who we want to be. So what will we walk off the ground with our heads held high, and that's sort of what we've done today. As disappointed as we are, the boys should hold their heads up. That's the sort of footy we want to play, and we'll get the luck we need moving forward. The game, there's a lot of luck that's involved, getting the right bounce at the right time, and it didn't really go our way today, but there was no question on our grit, and our aggression and the way we played footy. The consistency is still something that we're going to have to do to beat the best. So, we don't really talk about it, but at the same time, we're not blind to the fact that, there are teams, it's such a tight season that every team is battling and fighting at the moment. There's so many that could still get there.
Yes, you mentioned Drew, you mentioned Drew from I think 4 more matches on the road this year. Do you make it a focus to at least clinch one, maybe 2? Because to me, as I was just to mention, that's probably going to be the difference between
We go into every game wanting to win them. Yep. So yeah, we'll attack each of those. At the moment, we go straight to next week. Yep, but you're right. We're probably going to, well, not probably. We're going to have to win that, at least one.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks, guys.